You're off to France today?
Yes, my plane leaves at 6:30. I shall be gone for 2, maybe 3 days. But there is something which you wanted to talk with me about.
Yes. As a matter of fact, there was, yes. Would you like another drink?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, the whiskey and gin and tonic, please. How much would you take not to come back at all?
You're... I'm not sure that I understand you.
Oh, yes, you do, mate. You read me loud and clear.
You are trying to bribe me to stay away from your business?
Your words, not mine.
Of course, it is not business, it is Jean. Well, let me tell you that the relationship between Jean and myself is professional. We are colleagues, nothing more.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You know, I think that you must be very fond of her, and I am glad. She is a fine woman. But we are going to make a success of this venture together, whether you like it or not. You cannot buy me off.
What's the latest on the Barracuda?
Oh, just routine reports. That granddaughter of yours is doing very well, you know. Her time's just a little behind Claire Francis. That's pretty good. I'm beginning to wish I'd done it.
We'd all like to ride past the winning post. It's the getting there that isn't so easy. I saw Tom briefly yesterday. I had the distinct feeling that he was worried. Is there any reason for that?
No, probably something else altogether.
Come on, Jack. I want the truth.
All right, you asked. The weather reports are not good. She's on the northern route, and even at this time of year, there can be hazards, ice, fog, general bad weather. And I mean bad, Kate. Not your usual channel squalls. Seas 50 feet deep in the troughs.
Oh, Jack.
Now, against that, she's in one of the best crafts for coping with it. A small boat just bobs up and down like a cork. Nothing's unsinkable. But Barracuda's about as near as you can get. And Lynn's a good seaman.
Are you worried?
No. Neither should you be. And when she gets back, you can throw a champagne knees up on your winnings.
There won't be any, Jack. I'm in trouble.
Come.
Ah, David, your secretary told me I'd find you in here. I need a copy of the French licensing agreement.
Yes, I've got the draft over here somewhere.
Oh, great.
Can you take a copy? James hasn't seen it yet.
Sure, thank you.
Are you leaving for Tarrant?
In about half an hour.
Well, why not stay on? For dinner.
I can't, I'm afraid.
Do you love him?
Who?
By acting as Tom Howard's personal publicist, you're not doing yourself a great deal of good at Wilton Marine, where I may say you could have a very impressive future.
Oh, thank you for the career advice.
I mean it, Avril. I care about you.
Listen, David, I like you. I enjoy working with you. But that's what I want. A business relationship, not a personal one.
What about the Los Angeles penthouse? You managed to hide it?
Well, insofar as one can hide a large thing like a penthouse from one's wife's solicitors, yes.
Your bottom line, Gerald. Can she touch it?
Not anymore. Your Bermuda Limited Company bought it from your California Corporation for something below market value, and then sold it elsewhere.
So?
Well, after liabilities are paid on that amount, your California Corporation should have negligible assets.
Good.
It's not for me to say, Charles, but as this divorce is going ahead in the state of Tennessee, aren't we being a little overcautious?
No, merely thorough. In any event, it's high time we channeled our resources into new holding companies. Take the federal tax a couple of years to catch up with us, and then we'll have moved on. Merci.
Sure.
Oui, ça marche très bien.
Awfully nice.
One other question, Gerald. Can I still do business in California?
Oh, yes. As you say, I doubt very much if the state of Tennessee will award your wife anything at all. In fact, I think she stands about as much chance as a proverbial snowball in hell.
Oh, excuse me, is that Richard Shelley's room?
Don't ask me, mate. I just live here.
Thanks very much.
If you mean that old nutter, Australian or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, don't get back till 9:30.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
I'm not taking sides. I'm here in a strictly professional capacity.
Yeah, well, thanks for giving me the details of the meeting anyway. I didn't expect so many people at such short notice.
No. I'm afraid most environmentalists are a bit like Rhett Butler. They don't join a cause until they're sure it's lost.
OK, then, right, I suppose we should start the meeting, the purpose of which is to decide on our next step. We've already started a petition to the Secretary of State for the Environment. If you haven't signed, it'd be a good idea if you could before you leave, if I hand those round now.
Are these the same people who care so much about pollution?
You're cynic.
Most of you were at the planning meeting, so you know that we now have no right of appeal, but we must do something. The bulldozers could move in at any moment. It's no good us just raising polite objections while some machine flattens the place. Once the wildlife's destroyed, it's destroyed forever. Too late arguing about it, however right we are. Once the place has been turned into a car park.
We're having a meeting
We can't let it happen.
about the marina development.
Probably best if I shut up.
Didn't Leo
See if
tell
anybody's
you?
got any ideas about
He
what
did
we
not.
do.
I thought that had been
Richard was
decided.
saying about,
The vested interests might have decided, but the people haven't.
The only course of
It's all right,
action
Abby, I'll go.
is to get down now and picket the place. So if we can form...
Might be someone I know.
They'll go down now, as soon as possible after the meeting.
really sure we do. I mean, we're going to write that and just say...
Before we discuss strategy, does everyone have copies of the last issue of the newsletter?
No, darling, I've come to the meeting. Take my mind off things. And naturally, I'm opposed to the marina.
Yes, I'll be at this number. It doesn't matter. I'll stay as long as it takes. Yep, thanks. Goodbye.
What's wrong?
I've lost radio contact with Barracuda.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything, Tom. Radio's gone on the blink for any number of reasons. Then I'll be all right. She's a superb sailor. And there's nothing wrong with Barracuda.
You heard the weather forecast. It's going to get worse.
Come on, Tom, don't make the worst possible assumptions. In rough weather, water gets into everything. Radios can go wrong. Doesn't mean anything.
Is that St. Mary's Hospital? Oh, just a minute. St. Mary's Hospital. Inquiring about a patient. Rolf, Jack Rolf. I think he's in Ward B. Yes, I am a relative. I'm his brother-in-law. What did you say? Discharged.